Welcome to JGod Gaming. In today's video, I'm going to be focusing on demolition and how to predict the spawns. And since they didn't have custom game match, I couldn't just go in and play with bots. So what I had to do is I spent majority of the day playing demolition, and I was able to get some success. And I found the most mirrored maps that most resemble the actual spawns for demolition. And what those are going to be is capture the flag. So what I'm going to do is pull up a few of them on the screen for the different maps, and I'm going to kind of go through kind of predicting what I'm doing and kind of demonstrating some of the different mode aspects. If you're already a subscriber, you're going to be very familiar with these guides if you've already watched a lot of my videos. But if you're new to the channel, go ahead and feel free to subscribe if you're enjoying the content or you think it's helpful. Remember, the video does have a like goal of 75. We've been doing really great at getting all these great likes on the video, so I must be doing something right. So if you could help me out with getting this video all the way up there, I really appreciate that. So let me go ahead and pull up the spawn guide for Ardennes Forest. So you can see they have the main two spawns, the left bunker and over by bridge. And then there's over there by the broken pillars on the side over there to the bottom left. And then over by Creekside on both sides by the little house on that right side. And then on the opposite side of the creek. So you can kind of see where those are at. So you just got to position yourself and know that people are generally going to be coming from this area. They're killed. If all these areas are blocked, there will be a little bit more randomness and spawns can flip. But for the most part, they're going to be very rigid and locked to one point, as you see on the screen. If you're a fan of having this type of map available to you at all times, feel free to check out the description down below. And that's at the bottom in the description. If you can click on all those, I'm going to have all the different images for the Capture the Flag Gridiron maps. So you'll have a good idea on which maps are supposed to be played in certain ways and how to basically maximize your kills, protect your team, and then position yourself in a way that's not going to get you killed on a regular basis. So now we can get a little bit to the gameplay, and I'm going to have another map at the end of this match, so I'm going to cut this one up a little bit because there are some points that get a little dead just because the map, they're not pushing one way or the other. So I'll go ahead and kind of cut it up a little bit, and then the next map I'll show you for demonstration is AACHEN. So if you want to check that out as well, you can either skip ahead or just check out the video. I'm going to make it entertaining, hopefully some good gameplay. So what you're going to do is, you can see I'm holding down this left area by the rock and the house, and I know pretty much the enemy team is going to be pushing over there by the opposite side of the bridge. I have an MP40, so I can't really push those long range engagements, so I either got to wait until they come up the bridge or come out this left side and really just aim down and make sure I get a good control of the shot. So you can see right here, this guy takes out my teammate. I go ahead and take him out, and then I'm just pretty much running UAV, counter UAV, or recon and counter recon. Just because I'm generally like to go on streaks, and I want to make sure they're all gun streaks so I don't lose count of which guns are doing what. So right here, I push this way. I got to clear the objective out. I do get a good chance of dying, but I come around and flank them. I'm already on a 10 streak. So right here, we're just kind of holding it down. Holding down the middle, kind of looking at seeing what they're doing. Covering the teammate. He ends up getting killed from that backside, but I'm still just holding down the area. You can play really aggressive. Especially, you know, even if you don't got hunker on, which I don't have hunker on any of my classes, just because I usually try to maneuver myself in a way that I'm not going to get naded. I'd rather have the extra attachment or, you know, reduce streaks so I can get my streaks a lot quicker. And I'll probably do a video about ordnance coming up pretty soon. So this is the start of round 2. I'm just positioning myself in this house area and kind of hovering over this bomb site. Because I know they like to throw nades, so I'm kind of just positioning myself in a smart way that hopefully I don't get hit by the nades. And as usual, when you're typically on a streak, something's going to try and end your streak. You see I got a couple hit markers there, but I was able to wallbang, take him out. This guy comes in, I clear him out. Enemy team is just kind of positioning themselves, so I'm just trying to wait out, play it smart. So now that I have some backup, I actually push a little bit harder aggressively and get a triple kill. You can see right there, just push and cleaned them up. The bomb's already going to explode, so I couldn't do much there. Since pretty much you're not going to take over the bomb site solo. You need to make sure you got a team. You could do it solo, potentially if you wipe out the entire team, push them back to the spawn, and then you got to plant it. But I don't have hunkers, so I know I got to keep people off of the objective. So I went ahead and skipped towards the end of this match just because not much really happened during that time. It was pretty slow. Just because I'm able to come up, clean up these kills, get them right out of spawn. And you're going to see I get shot in the back right now. Do a nice little V2. But as I'm walking, somebody else spawned there. So you can see that the spawns are very rigid to those locations. Just a reminder, all those maps are in the description below. Go ahead and remember to click that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the spawns for AACHEN. And you can see that they're at the bottom locations, as you can see there, in each of those rooms. And then at the top locations. There's one that will random spawn at the tanks, but that's really if literally no one is there. So pretty much what you want to do is make sure that you control where the spawns are coming from. They're not going to flip. And as you'll see, I'm going to position myself in my favorite spot on this map, just to go ahead and pick people off a spawn, kind of protect them from running out and attacking my teammates. So I'm kind of just holding them a line, especially in objective game mode. I'm able to hold them off so that they don't really run out and take it the objective. So again, we'll get into gameplay like we did on Ardennes Forest, and I'll just kind of maneuver my map and kind of wiggle my way up into that corner right top part of that map, so I can get into that window, because from that window you're able to lock down the area, especially with if you're able to use a sniper, an effective rifle, or using an LMG. You're going to hold down that line and just take people off of spawn. And that's really key. What you want to do in this is you really do want to take people off of spawn by making sure that they're not even able to get to your teammates. So you don't have to worry about them getting shot or getting flanked. You're holding them off so that you're controlling where they're coming from. So as you can see, I waited for one teammate to push with me, and I go ahead and push with him. This guy, I don't know how the heck he didn't kill me. I got so lucky early on right there, or else I would have died. So I'm repositioning myself, double checking my flank, and just position myself to this window. Because this window, believe it or not, is the best power position in this map. Knowing that I have the Lewis, I know it's 3 shots to kill. Go ahead and take him out. This guy's running. Go ahead and take him out. You can see it's pretty easy. Just take them right out of their spawn. So I'm already on a 10 streak, and just kind of repositioning. I know they're going to push this way. Take that guy out as well. And inevitably, when you start to go on streaks, kill people out of spawns, what you really got to be aware of is people that become anti-streakers. And you'll see that coming up pretty soon. They start to use different weapons that are one-shot kill. You may have heard of the sniper. The Kar 98 is pretty powerful. It hits you once and pretty much you're dead. So you end up seeing that. See, that guy missed, and then I go ahead and take him out. Even went prone to try and get me, but he's trying, and he even pops out here, and I make sure that I cut that lane off as well. Sometimes it's more effective to have a 2-person job, because then you can actually not miss out on guys like this running by the side. Luckily, I was able to pick him off. And then you can see the guy's going to try and peek here. There always is someone trying to peek, and you're able to take him out, get an easy kill from that position. Just because with this light machine gun, it's so powerful. 3-shot kill, you're going to be able to take people out. There's that guy that's trying to snipe me. So I'm just kind of positioned. He missed a shot there. But I'm going to play it safe because there's no reason to be dumb at this moment. And then you can see someone sneaks around. Boom. Luckily, I got the bouncing Betty. So now at this point, you might be saying to yourself, well, J-God, why are you just camping in that room? That seems kind of lame. Hey, I almost led my team with kill, or I did lead my team with kills, as you can see on the screen there. I helped a lot of people from getting to the actual objective. We planted both bombs, and it went off without a hitch. So it seems like I did what I was supposed to. I could have easily ran around with an SMG or a rifle and just try to get... I would have probably got even more kills because I would have been in the action. I wouldn't have been waiting for nobody. But we probably maybe not won the objective the same way. Maybe I would have had to die and come out of spawn. Sometimes it's okay to camp. In this game, it's very built around camping. What do you think these sandbags are here for? Just because decoration? No, they're here to camp. Here to head glitch. That's what the game's a lot about. If you just play smart, you still got to move around. I like to run around. Obviously, you've seen some of my other videos. You just saw me running around with PPSH V2 the other day. So it's just a matter of getting into action and making sure that you're playing smart. And that's what it comes down to. A lot of times people say this game has a really low skill gap. It does. It doesn't take a lot of skill to do what I'm doing. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of patience. So right here, I'm just going in and killing people. This guy doesn't pop back out for the bomb. Looks like my teammate's there to push. I'm trying to cover his flank if someone tries to come around the backside. But it looks like he runs out of time. For whatever reason, he's not able to disarm the bomb on a regular basis. It does take about 8.5 seconds. That's something you got to be aware of. So from this spot, I have a perfect vantage point to take people off of the bomb here. And eventually gets planted. I don't really remember exactly how anyone could approach it, especially when I'm holding down the line. But things like that do happen. So right here, I just got to be really smart because I know the enemy team's calling in their different UAV or recon and counter recon. So what I'm doing is making sure I'm playing it smart. I have my streak stacked so they double stack. As soon as I get the next one, it rotates to the next. So pretty much I have map awareness the entire time. So right here, I know my teammate's going that way. I got my bouncing Betty there. Not too worried about it. Guy survived, so I'm going to go ahead and keep playing the objective. And it looks like they were able to camp it on the opposite side. I took the guy out. I have 2 teammates basically staring down those sight lines, and that guy just walked up and planted the bomb. So pretty much what I got to do here is cover the team from that right side, see if anyone jumps out that window. Especially since I have an LMG, I'm not really going to go running and gunning. But pretty much this is kind of what I have to do. At this point, I know I have to almost guarantee a victory by playing for my V2 rocket, because as soon as I get the V2 rocket, boom, it's going to secure the victory of the next round, which you'll see it plays a big role. So I can play a little more aggressive. I got the V2 in the back pocket, just trying to keep people off the objective. Once I know I have enough teammates close enough, I will call on the V2, and that pretty much makes it so the enemy team is pushing out of spawn and aren't really protected too well. So right now I'm still just waiting for map awareness. It looks like my team's getting in position, getting ready to push, and then right at that moment, call on the V2. Still gotta wait for that V2 to count down, but as you can see, once it goes off, that this is one of the rare cases where the whole enemy team is still there. All 6 people were there, and my entire team was there as well. So I gotta get that 6-piece, got my vicious metal, all those different retributions, and then I go ahead and push the objective because now I know my teammates has it. So now I need to cut off this area from them being able to approach the bomb, because this is pretty much, I know where they're coming from. I know where the spawns are. Spawns aren't gonna flip. They're gonna spawn directly in front of us. So pretty much I just have to play it smart, kind of watch my teammates' backs, because I know a lot of times they're not usually able to watch their own. So right here I kind of running around trying to get some extra kills and then taking people off the objective. This guy gets I was already low health, the guy took me out. And that's pretty much the match. I mean, I still do go on to get a couple more kills. The timer is over in 10 seconds. So if you did enjoy the video in any way, remember to click that like button. Go ahead and ring the bell and turn those notifications on. But first thing you gotta do is make sure you subscribe. It only takes a couple seconds to subscribe. It takes a couple seconds to like. And go ahead and leave a comment. It's all for completely free. So there's no reason not to do it, even if it's just to say hi. I really appreciate the support. Again, the like goal is 75, so if you can help me out with that, it'd be very appreciated. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.